Just appreciate everybody's help, kind of getting the word out about this game tomorrow. It's been a lot of work behind the scenes to get this done. I'm so appreciative of the administration, everybody that's made this happen. We just look forward to paying respect to all the great past players and past coaches here. It's a special weekend. We've got former guys rolling into town now. A couple of the former coaches and players already came by the office this morning. So it's just it's a day that's maybe bigger than our program. With that being said, we also have a basketball game. We have to try to play 40 good minutes and win against a Rice team that we really respect, a team that's well coached, a team that gave us all we could handle last year in Lubbock. So two things going on, really the celebration of the weekend and everything going on outside of the game, but then the 40-minute basketball game that we have to focus on as well. So I'm confident that our players understand that there's a game to play tomorrow as well.
All right, we'll start with questions. Carlos in the front.
Coach, you mentioned Rice. They kind of took you to the limit last year. So what do you kind of see from them this year that's made them a little bit different and that much better with some of the players they've kind of brought in?
Yeah, they're similar to us in the regard that they have some players returning from last year and some new players they're really relying on. So Scott Parra was an assistant last year on the really good Rice team. He's a personal friend of mine. He actually used to come out to Lubbock years ago and talk basketball with myself and Pat and Coach. Fun fact here, he was James Harden's high school coach in California. He's been in college coaching for the last several years, so he'll have his team ready to play. They play multiple defenses. They've been playing a lot of zone this year, and they've got some good players. So, again, they have our full respect, and we anticipate a good game. We know we'll have to play well.
We'll go to Chessa in the back there on the left.
Coach, you talked about last game that y'all played 38, I think it was 38 complete minutes. What is it going to take to play 40?
Who taught you how to shoot? I saw the jump shot out there. It's nice. Need you to work with a couple of our guys after. Ask the question again. I'm sorry.
I learned from Kim Mulkey, but we're not going to talk about that. Anyways, so you talked about last game that y'all played 38. I think it was 38 complete minutes. You said, what is it going to take to play a complete 40?
That's always kind of the golden question for any coach. You know, you're looking for consistency. Most teams around the country right now have played some good basketball, whether it be a certain game or a certain half or a certain segment. And what we're all looking for is consistency. So we have yet to put 40 minutes of our kind of basketball on the floor. So that remains a challenge for us. I did think we played well last time out, but I agree with you, not for 40 minutes. So what does that take? I think it takes, first, a desire from the players to try to understand, you know, that consistency is really what it's all about at this level, especially with what's looming ahead after Christmas, playing in the best conference in college basketball, the Big 12. So this will be the next test here tomorrow against a good Rice team, to not only to see if we can win the game, but also can we play well for long periods of time.
We'll go back down to the front and Carlos.
I know some of the players have been working on this court early on in preseason and all that, so do you kind of feel like they've already got a feel for this court and it's kind of going to be a home court advantage for them because they kind of know some of the dead spots and kind of all that stuff on the court?
Yeah, I think we do have a familiarity with the court. We use this a lot for our summer workouts, and so the guys have gotten a lot of shots up in here. We've practiced here the last 2 days, so I hope it's not an unfamiliar environment for them. Whether it's a home court advantage is yet to be seen. You know, a lot of that depends on the crowd and the attendance, and that's something that's been so important to me. And I am so thankful for our season tickets holders. You know, we're at an all-time high right now with our program. Students are starting to show up at a higher rate than years past. So just a lot of optimism around the program right now. And at the top of that list of things to be excited about is the attendance, is the support that we're seeing from Lubbock. And with the season ticket holders, just a special message. You know, I know this game wasn't a part of the package, and if that created an inconvenience for anybody, you know, my apologies. You can blame that on me. Send me the email, not anybody else. It's just with the logistics of the game and stuff like that, and the seating in this environment, in this arena. It just happened to be a separate ticket. But I do think we've priced it fairly. And if there's anybody out there that hears this that wants to come to the game tomorrow and finances are the reason you can't, then just give Robert Giovanetti a call on his personal cell, and he'll take care of that.
Any more questions for Coach? We have time for a couple more. We'll go over here to Brandon in the front.
Yeah, Gio's number.
Yeah.
Coach, I saw you have a seat out there for Corky. Can you talk about him and how much he would have loved to attend this game?
Yeah, thanks for recognizing that and asking that question. Corky Oglesby, you know, my personal friend, and then just a great Red Raider. I think we've shown him a lot of respect not only in the last couple months of his life, but since he's passed. But, you know, it continues with this game. Corky was a guy that coached a lot of great players and recruited a lot of great players that played in this arena, was personal friends of every coach that coached here pretty much since the building was built. And so tomorrow we pay respect to him. And I'm not sure whose idea that was. I wish I could have claimed that, but somebody had a great idea that I totally support. So one of the scholarship row seats tomorrow will have Corky's name on it, and we'll keep it empty out of respect to him. Hoping some of his family can come to the game tomorrow. I know a lot of his friends are coming. James Dickey, who's one of my friends, one of the best coaches that ever coached here, put players in the NBA, graduated players, won championships, and did it with class, will be in town tomorrow. He actually gets in town tonight, and he was dear friends with Corky. So just a lot of cool things going around this game, and recognizing and honoring Corky is at the top of that list.
Again, questions for Coach? We'll get the microphone to you. Anybody else?
We do
All right.
the uniforms?
Yeah, we got
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So thankful for Under Armour doing that. You know, we got a great relationship with Under Armour at this school, Texas Tech, specifically Alex, who really takes care of us. We've been planning this for a long time, but I thought they really nailed it. I know it got out a little bit on social media yesterday, and all sorts of former players and coaches and fans and season ticket holders have said they really like the uniform. So we hope in a small way it pays respect to those that came before us. But at the same time, it had to have a little swag because we can't get killed in recruiting, you know. It's like that fine line. Guys got to wear something they kind of like, but we're trying to honor the past too, and I think we nailed it. Thank you, Alex.